So today's day 4 or 5.
Yep.
Of renovating our cab over. And after thinking this morning, we're thinking we may need to start getting serious.
Yeah, like not like we already were. Super serious.
Yeah.
But after getting bagels, we realized I only have 10 days. She gets the summer off because she works at school. So we gotta kick it into high gear. Do you think we have enough time?
I think so.
Yeah?
I think we are going to be I think the only thing that might be a big factor here that's out of our control is the fact that we need to get certain parts for our cab over, and we don't know how long it'll take to get some of those parts. Hopefully it's not like 3 months of waiting time, but we'll see. We're going to try to do as much as we can today, and then maybe try to order some things tonight.
5 more weekends.
I
thought we
know.
had more time than that.
I know. Same.
4. So I was thinking, I'm like, wait, we can't count it by weeks because we don't have weeks to work on it. We only have days to work on it.
Yep. Unless if we work on this after work when we're dead.
While I'm doing overtime and getting up and going to the gym. That's rough.
As soon as I get the bones done, I can do a lot of the inside work.
You're gonna be doing a lot of work.
Okay, 13:30. Thank you.
Thank you. Got some nice glasses there.
Thanks. They almost look like yours.
Trying to think here. Boop, boop, doo, doo, boop, boop. No days off. No days off. Okay, where's my calendar? Memorial Day weekend, we're gonna be putting in 3 days of work. We only have 5 more weekends. That's 10 days.
Yeah.
That's scary. For me, at least. I only got 10 more days to work on it.
Yeah. We can get a lot done today. We're going to get so much done today that it's going to give us extreme amounts of relief that we're doing it.
There's no breaks today. We don't stop until we drop.
What if I've already dropped?
Huh? You already dropped?
Yeah.
There you are.
Thank you. There you go. What are we doing today? What's the plan of attack for today? Today I
outside.
gotta... Ooh, here it comes.
There you are.
Thank you. You too. Still got 2 straws.
Yes.
Oh. Not anymore. That straw is gone.
All right, babe. Here's to another day of work.
Woo! All right. Pain and gain. Question is it any good? Get a Starbucks review. White mocha frap. That's it.
Good. Tastes like it'll keep me awake for maybe an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll probably crash again.
Crashing. I need at least 3 of these to get through today. You know, sometimes it's like a 50-50 with the vanilla sweet cream cold brew.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's actually sweet. Other times it just tastes like cold brew with a little bit of cream in it.
Does it not taste sweet?
It just tastes like cold brew with a little bit of cream in it.
That's sad. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Are we gonna eat anything?
We only have 5 more weekends. We only have 5 more weekends. Concerning because I think these boards, they run all the way up. That's what I'm assuming, and so it's like a big structural part of the wall. So we're trying to keep as much of that as possible, so we're just gonna cut out where it looks like the rot stops. So I went through and I marked where I think I'm gonna cut them and what ones I'm gonna cut out. So I marked everything that needs to be cut with an X, or everything that's gonna be replaced with an X, and everything that I think is good is marked with a check. so I don't touch it. And then we'll go from there.
What are we looking at as far as what pieces?
All of Home Depot. Everything. We're gonna do a whole rebuild. No, I'm just kidding. We need 1x2s, 2x2s, 1/8" plywood, 1/8" plywood, probably some more insulation because we gotta rebuild the floor pieces that came out of this, and they're basically a 1x2, and it's all framed out inside with insulation, and it's sandwiched with 1/8" plywood. It looks to be glued and super tiny staples keeping it together. So we're gonna get all the material for that, and while we're there, we might pick up some new 1/2" PEX piping and fittings, so I can redo the water system while I have access to it. As far as wiring, not touching the wiring, everything looks good in here. There's nothing frayed or chewed on by rats or anything like that. I think that is pretty much the parts list for right now.
Off to Home Depot we go.
Yep.
And now, some slow jazz by Jake.
You're not in the frame.
Hello!
All right, so just as an overview, since the glare is a little bit bad, we're just gonna go over a little bit of our to-do list, and if Jake, you want to take it away.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to divide and conquer. It seems that we're gonna be working each other, all these lists here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to do a lot of stuff on interior, a lot of stuff on exterior, and we're gonna have to sand the wood, the cabinetry, all that stuff, and then we're gonna have to prime and paint it. And then Cheyenne's working on the cushions currently. She's got like 2 done, close done. And then we have to do the flooring, the wallpaper, the backsplash, the sink, the stove, the hardware, or all the cabinets and doors and whatnot. And then for the exterior, we're gonna have to do the wall, the jack corner, the subfloor, the shore power hole, the water inlet hole, the battery box, the door, the exhaust vent, and also forgot to put on there, we're gonna have to prime and paint the paneling for outside. So, just kidding, we didn't put that.
Prime and paint. Yes. Did I spell it right? One N, isn't it?
And now, look at that, beautiful. Remember, there's no mistakes here, only happy accidents. And yeah, so we're gonna try to knock out the cushions, and I'm gonna try to dry in the driver's side of the exterior today.
And there's probably a bunch more that we're forgetting, but this is what we think is what we gotta do.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, solar power, inverter, all that's gonna be a different video entirely. That might be
that's
a
probably
video all by itself.
We probably should have put those on the list, but
Oh, AC. We got
Yeah.
AC coming next, man. All right, it'll grow too. It's gonna grow, and time is gonna compress, and I'm gonna get gray hairs, and yeah, let's get to it.
in general, like, this has been a lot of work, and we've been so thankful for your guys' views and for your comments and likes. It's
Moral
been
support feels like
totally moral support to get through this, so please continue doing that. It feels so good, and it's rewarding when all of this is, you know, crashing down on us a little bit. So thank you, and yeah.
narrow crown stapler, so we can go ahead and put all the paneling back on, which is sweet. This will help a lot. I'm just gonna go ahead and give this thing a little test, see if there's anything in it. Yep. So along with the wide or the narrow crown stapler, we need to get a wide crown stapler. So I picked this one off at Amazon for about 120 bucks, I think, which is super cheap. Are you kidding me? Wow, that's cool. Super cool. Just broke. Fail after fail right now. Oh, cool. It still works without it. I don't have to worry about that. Oh boy. That is rocked ready. Oh, perfect. Those look so good. Ooh-wee. Oh boy. This is pretty good. Oh yeah. You take a look at those bad boys. Woo. Home Depot's been doing this little Traeger event out front. They do the little meatballs. I figured why not give it a shot. So there it is. I'm gonna get the wife and we're gonna heat this up and get back to work. What about you?
Yeah, I got so much done. I could just check off all these boxes now. I think we're done.
I think you're full of it. Absolutely full of it.
Yeah.
So...
We did a lot of work.
Yeah, definitely did a lot of work.
But this doesn't show it.
we got a lot of a few things close to done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing to the point where we could check it off yet.
Yeah.
So.
We're making progress, but not enough to actually check off a box.
And we actually can update one thing. We now
have less days.
What is it? Are we at 45 days now? Since we're at the end of the day, yeah.
What was it, 47?
Yeah, and now I have 10 days. So 45 days until we leave, I think. And then 10 days left of me working on it. Woo! But yeah, no, I would feel better about today. I feel like I wasn't doing so much demoing, and it was more like building things back up. So got that wall basically back up. I built the subfloor, and so that was actually kind of rewarding.
Yeah, it looks great.
Thank you.
Wow.
Cheyenne was working on the cushions in the background, but she's going to release a separate video.
Yes.
That's going to be all the upholstery, and that's going to be a pretty fun one to watch.
Yeah.
Don't know when that's going to come out, because still have a few cushions finished.
Yeah, I finished one today, and it was the biggest cushion. So now that I have that done and out of the way, I feel like I can accomplish a lot more with the others, and now I have a bit more of an idea of how to move forward. But at least now I have the big cushion and a big project done with it. So yeah, I think I should be done, and you'll probably get another video out in another week or so after this one's posted. But that'd be my goal. I want to give it another week to 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks. Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope that you enjoyed again watching our video and our time lapses that truly are so satisfying to watch. This is a all day over the weekend project. And it's summed down to 10 to 12 minutes or so for you guys.
Yep.
So it's a lot nicer to watch than probably if you were here watching what we were doing.
Yeah.
But
anyways, if you enjoyed the content, please drop a like and a comment down below. Maybe even subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.
catch you on the next one.
Bye.